Up next on the Tesla Plaid channel.
Okay, let's give everything its fair shake, okay? Let's judge the car. If we're going to judge the car, let's judge it on its merits of what it brings.
So Sam, you were saying the differences between electric and combustion engines.
You know, here's what you have. Okay, let's give everything its fair shake, okay? The combustion engine, what have we had? 90 or 100 years to, quote, iron it out?
Yeah.
Well, what have we had on these? A couple, 3 years or so? Maybe
yeah. A dozen
we've had a little more, but you know,
with Teslas, but not very much.
Let's be liberal and say they've had a dozen years, okay? In that amount of time, what they've done, they've far surpassed what we did on the others, given that. And you say, well, it's technology. Okay, then it comes back to my point. Let's judge the car. If we're going to judge the car, let's judge it on its merits of what it brings, not comparative speaking between the two. That's not a fair comparison on them, because there's no fair comparison to it. Everybody's saying, okay, it's the range, it's the range. Okay, I dare say the very first electric car they made probably had a mile range. Okay, look where we are now. And
396 on this one, you know that?
Where we're going to go, you know, and you tell me, you're going to be tired that someone's going to say, well, it's the charge is going to be so high to do it. Let's put things in comparison, okay? Yeah. You're going to have to put gasoline in your car when you, correct? Yeah, well, okay.
And you can't do it at home either.
You do it at home.
I don't have a gas pump in my garage.
No gas pump at home. So
yeah.
Mine is, you know, and you know, I'm as old school as you can go, so like I like carburetors and I like distributors, but I also like fuel injection because
it's a good challenge.
It offer a lot more than a carburetor. Oh, a million times on the thing. Yeah. But it's nice, you know, to have. Yeah. But look at what it done, the fuel injection done to the carburetor industry on the thing. Oh, they outdated it in a heartbeat. But there's still a lot of carburetor people out there, and they argue the merits of that. But back to the electric, what I'm saying is what it offers and some of the features, especially the safety features it has, it's well worth looking at. Really well worth looking at. And I think once you ride in one, and just and when you sit down in it, give it its chance, you know, and see what it does. In addition to just taking off and going fast, let's look at all the other things it does. Okay, let's listen to how quiet it is going down the road. You got your music, same as the other. You got the constant AC now. Now that's something they've made some advancements in, is that AC, because you don't have anything out there, no engine. So you have this system on it, and it lets you say, okay, I'm going to park the car and let's put it at a constant 90 inside the car, and it maintains it. You get in there, it is, it's 90. And can you put it lower? Yeah, but it does decrease your battery life, so I understand that. But it's that system that we have. So the technology that's involved in it, oh, I got to give it a thumbs up. And people are saying, no, heresy. He didn't say that, dude. That's a carburetor guy. It's an old school guy. Look, guys, come on.
But you were there in the 80s, Sam. So, you know, my first two Camaros, I had a 74 Camaro and a 69 Rally Sport Camaro. And then in the 80s, they all were ECU controlled. Remember the EPROMs and all that in the third generation Camaros. And everyone's like, you can't tune them anymore. It's all electronic controlled, whatever. And then the aftermarket stepped in and they came in with and now everybody's, well, not everybody, but a lot of guys out here are sitting there with their laptop on the passenger seat and they're tuning their parameters.
I tell a lot of people, you know, used to when we go to the drag strip, you'd go and people there with the hoods up, and they got the hoods up and they're under the car. And now you go, the hood's shut, you get the laptop on top of the car, right? Get that way.
And 40 years ago, that was the heresy. To be into the computers and the ECUs, that was the heresy. And now they've all embraced it, but now
the only thing that
electrics are the heresy.
Just a hair, you know, is the mid-year Corvettes, and they had the quote fuel injection. You know those things? I've tuned some of them. You could tune it on a good calm evening, think that thing's right. The next morning, when the humidity and everything has changed, it ran off. It's like, oh. So nowadays you get in, it doesn't matter where it is. So let's give all things its due, and I'm telling you, to those folks that, and have I ridden in the fast ones? Oh yes. And you know, when you give it its proper space, it's like, it's pretty nice. And you don't want your buddies to hear it, but it's like, oh, it's pretty nice. Well, they are. They're very nice, some of them. And will they take over? No, just like the other, you know. But there's room for both.
And sometimes both at the same time, because you know they're going to have a Corvette with the gas engine in the back and the electric on the front axle.
Exactly.
And I think that's what is kind of needed to kind of transition people, because then they're going to go, oh, wait a second.
We can have some of
both. I get free power on the front axle now.
We can have some of both. Really can. And I say, rather than fight, let's embrace embrace.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not to call the dogs off them. That's don't fight it. Let's embrace it on the thing and say, okay, what can it offer us on the thing? There's a lot it can offer us, guys. And I'm bring it on. I want to learn that as much as I can. Yeah,
absolutely.
Don't fight it. Let's embrace it.
Like these guys have.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. You know, these guys are innovators in the 4-cylinders. You know, on the K series. You know? Big time innovators in that. And here they are sitting in an electric. Oh, you get a few jabs from me, buddy, but ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal at all.
I like the Honda logo on the front of this. You saw that?
They have, oh my.
Good sense of humor.
And it takes that because it's like in our camp over here.
Yeah.
Well, George is the one that bought one. Well, everybody gave him a little ribbon.
Yeah.
Now everyone has ridden in this car and it's like, hey, George is pretty nice. And he's like, yeah. Because he drives the furthest of anybody coming to and from, or he charges it up before he leaves home, you know, overnight. Comes in, it's like, nice ride. Don't hear no noise.
I love it.
And it is. It's very nice.
Yeah. I've made some cross-country drives in my lifetime, and the most relaxing one by far was when I drove a Tesla from California here to Tampa, Florida. You could hear all 20 stereo speakers, you know, nice, quiet, smooth.
Yes.
You don't have that engine drone because, I mean, you're driving for 5-6 days, you know, seeing all the sights and stuff. We weren't in any big hurry. We wanted to see a lot of things.
It does make a huge difference on it because you'll see things that you might have seen before, and now you see them in a different way. It's like, wow. And then when you park your car, you can just, okay, we'll leave the temperature monitor system on. Don't hurt anything, we're okay. It gives you an indicator up here on your mileage you've got to go, your percentage, whichever one you like. And we're getting charging stations all across USA. And everything's getting within reason of monetary confines, if you will. So we're embrace it. Come on.
I had the free charging on that Tesla, so the entire drive, California to Tampa, was free. 0. That was my fuel cost. 0.
I mean, hey, think about that. Think about it.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Can't do that in a gas car.
Great.
Hey, thanks, Sam.
Hey, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Next on the Tesla Plaid channel.
Andrew will be lining up with the Demon.
We are down to 32% battery state of charge here.